Hello everyone, this is a energy update and a few readings about my mantra initially. Using this mantra will bring more light, love and healing. If you say, I am abundant, I am grateful, I am loved, I love my life, I am open to receive, I am with God and the loving angels. So how I got started was by wanting to learn about the angels and light and energy. So I went to the local library and I asked Spirit to show me which book would be the best for me. So they said turn right, turn left, look down, and the book that caught my eye was by Betty Shine, and she'd published a few books and she died a few years back now. So that was how I got started, was by reading about Betty Shine's experiences. So the energy reading we're going to move on to now is we all have and are born with a divine spark of light in our third eye vision, but it exists in our hearts. Energy is all around and within us. It's this same energy that connects us with our higher, more intelligent self. The world has changed since I was a kid, and it will continue to change and evolve. But one constant is God, Sun, and the Moon. Heaven on earth is becoming more and more possible. We are told that Earth has ascended. Spiritual light workers have communicated with planetary spirit beings who are helping us humans to raise our vibrations to a level of seeing them too. This is where the Pleiadians come in. Many of my conversations with angelics, Jesus and God are published in Heaven Knows Why book, and we'll be reading an excerpt from that shortly. Angels Love and Love from the Universe are my other books that have been published. Thanks to past life regression sessions, I was able to speak, see, and sometimes laugh with them, and my families from long ago. I was shown I'd been a showgirl, a teacher, a close friend of Jesus, a servant, to name a few. These visits were noted and published in Heaven Knows Why. Since writing Heaven Knows Why, I was joined by many guides in spirit who opened doorways, bringing through musicians who passed on. As a lover of music, I had the opportunity to chat with George Harrison, George Michael, Robin Gibb, to name a few. Diana and Colin Fry also. These conversations are in more recent books. They are all spirits, and I speak with and say the same thing. So they are all spirits, and when I speak with them, they all say the same thing. Life goes on, love goes on, heaven exists, God energy exists, and they are happy. We are here on earth in this lifetime to learn a deep inner soul lesson. This lesson is different for each one of us, but ultimately the message is the same. Love one another. Be kind, forgive, keep moving on. Trust, believe, have faith, know you are loved. A message from Archangel Michael follows this, and it is learn from your leaders. So now I read a message from Archangel Michael. Wrote this, channeled this message from Archangel Michael to me on the 11th of the 11th, 2011. When wars amongst men have ceased and peace rules the earth, the golden age will be born. When every man, woman, and child stands in awe and wonder at God's creation, the flowers, the birds, the trees, the clouds, the rivers, the streams, the fish, the oceans, and all of nature. Peace will dwell in your hearts again. The dynamic force of the universe and its creative energies affecting Earth will bring an end to greed and avarice. Harmony and balance will follow. Heart, mind, body, and soul will come together as nations recognize this need. Their peoples will be inspired to raise their consciousness levels, for goodness and goodwill to be not just a dream but a reality. Angels, masters, and guides have been working overtime to bring all this to Earth and its inhabitants. As God's words have not been heeded, healing energies from the heavenly hosts are now beaming light to those who witness the effects of spiritual values and pass on energies and messages such as this for the good of all mankind. I ask you to heed these words and look deep in your heart to see what changes your consciousness can bring to your life. As caring thoughts touch others, no good deed goes unmissed in your soul. First, seek God in your thoughts, words, and deeds. Your life, your family's life, and your neighbour's life will change for the good of all. That's Archangel Michael's message to us. And there are many more in the Heaven Knows Why book that's being published. And you can find inside this book predictions from Archangel Michael for the future of mankind, inspirational true life stories of angelic contact, conversations with God, photos of real life angels and elementals, poetic soul and spirit guidance, how to contact your guardian angel, how to rid yourself of bad spirits, past life regression, conversations involving lifetimes in 1724 and the time of Jesus, angels of Atlantis messages, unicorns and elementals. So it's quite a mix there, and a lot to take on board, but you can read at your leisure, of course. So the Pleiadians are the nearest planet to planet Earth, and planet Earth is a very special planet because they call it the teenager of the universe. And the message received from the Pleiadians goes like this. They are helping us to ascend, by the way. And I do their sacred sessions and teach them as well. So if anyone's interested, just get in touch with me. Pleiadians. So you can start by saying, breathing in light and love, and say, I am sending light and love to this area of life and to the world. So you just focus, and you can light a candle, and that should be enough to set your focus, to set the atmosphere. Bringing more heaven to earth. We're here today to let you know the heaven on earth is now a reality. Light workers have achieved this, along with truth, love, and simple kindnesses. It's not always easy. It's not always been easy, as the first way showers of light bringers from Pleiadian collectives knew of the darkness that existed in humankind. Now, choosing to align yourselves is an accepted, normal, daily routine that is truly existing in the hearts and minds and of bodies of zillions among you on earth. What an achievement, dear earth dwellers. The light of the heavens is within and surrounding you all by greater and greater degrees, and is increasing daily. Your positivity has grown and spread worldwide to numbers far exceeding our expectations. Yes, the percentage is now getting closer to 50%. A smile is where it begins. A thought that brings a smile to your faces is constantly being shared and growing. This will help. If a thought brings a smile to your face, then keep on thinking those thoughts. To learn how to bring more light and more love in your hearts and minds, learn the alignment we have taught Christine, our scribe. That's what they call me. We wish to you all a happy, light and love-filled 2024 to 2034 and beyond. So that's from the Pleiadians. And I had a conversation with somebody who lived on Mars, planet Mars. And it goes like this. His name is Phelan. He had big eyes. He appeared to me. Yeah, he appeared to me. And they travel around on in light ships. So light, at the speed of light, very, very, very fast. They're very advanced people. So welcome, dear ones, he says to me. Speaking now, our abilities to connect through elemental energies has been used since Egyptian and Greco times. Mars was a place of abundance. Life was in flow and interrupted by volcanic occurrences until all life disappeared. Spirit form knows of the work of the High Council of Light, as it is a guidance for all planetary systems. We come to you all now to help you adjust to a more transcendent way of being, as this will bring longevity to Earth's peoples. Your ancient game on Earth called Follow My Leader should or could be adopted and renamed Follow My Light Leader, because this will lead you to be who you truly are, a spirit having a human experience. The many who are unawakened will still exist among the masses. Pray that the goals of light increase in every area of Earth. We do have a sense of humour, and it is a quality we appreciate humans use to their advantage in times of leisure and of stress. We can appear as a youth, as our scribe has seen. Our activation of light enables us to travel far and wide across the universe. There are, of course, many universes, but we are here to help guide you all, as our collective is far advanced. So they have communities among them working to bring light and helping planet Earth dwellers to ascend. We will impart further knowledge to you in the coming year. It's 2024. This year on Earth will see much change among nations to help bring more peace to Earth. Communities will expand for the good of all. For now, we will leave love, peace, happiness and understanding, and keep smiling to one another. It is a beautiful spirit that is in you all. To smile to another is to open your heart centre, and you have this. Blessings to all, Phelan and Mars. I received that on 2/2/24. So I'd just like to talk a bit about my other books, which are Angels Love and Touched by Angels and Love from the Universe. So when I was a child, there was nothing I liked more than a visit to my local library. That's what I was talking about earlier. And these days, I'm not taking photos of angels and masters who appear in the sky to me as shapes in clouds. Then I'm channeling messages from the world of spirit. So if I'm not taking photos, then I'm channeling. These can be Archangels Michael, Metatron, Zadkiel, Gabriel, Raphael, Chamuel, Jophiel and Uriel, to name a few. So each one of those resonates with an energy centre within us and above us and below, of course. So I've seen angels around people, and some of them glow white and others green, and it depends on what the angel is showing me. I've been told by Archangel Raphael, who is the healing archangel, that they will show me the colour and the area where the healing is needed. So my first book, Touched by Angels, had stories about members of my family who have passed on to spirit. And I had conversations with them that I thought the public would be interested in, as well as my family. I'd written this book initially for my children and my grandchildren, and as I started to develop my spirit work fairly late in life, this book contains conversations with God, God source, or universal energy, whichever you wish to call the most powerful energy known to man. I'd always be interested in spirit because my dad passed on when I was 8 years old, and I'd seen him in my third eye, and much as I loved him, that really scared me. So I would hide under the bedclothes. I was scared of the dark back then, and even scared of anything that went bump in the night. These days I'm more likely to be intrigued by my experiences, as I've seen different coloured visions that were just amazing in the daytime and the night time, and nowadays I will always make time to communicate with a friendly spirit. My next book, Heaven Knows Why, was about the higher realms and the angelics, where I tell those interested in learning about how life functions between heaven and earth and how the angels can help us. Our guardian angel is with us and appointed at our birth and is with us throughout each lifetime. Our main guide will have been someone we knew in spirit as a friend or a mentor who is always working behind the scenes to inspire us to further our spiritual knowledge. Heaven Knows Why has spiritual and angelic poetry that will help you along your life path. This brings me to Angels Love. This book has my conversations with Colin Fry, who is a well-known spiritual medium and worked the platform in spiritualist churches and halls throughout the country. And he passed on, I believe it was in 2006. So I didn't, when he said, Christine, would you like me to be your spirit guide? I jumped at the opportunity. It was a big fat yes, yes please was my reply. I'd done nothing but laugh when I spoke to Colin and always enjoyed his Sixth Sense show on TV before and after he passed on. In Angel's Love, he tells me about his life in spirit, describes his home and his view from his back garden, and sometimes I see what he is seeing, which is really cool and relaxing. Colin brought George Michael to talk to me, who told me his thoughts on what the press was saying about him, and at that time his body was lying in the morgue. So you can see how interesting spiritual matters can be if you are discerning enough and strong-minded enough to develop spirituality and mediumship. But having said that, all my books are teaching anybody willing to take some time to draw down light through their crown chakra. Open your heart, you just focus on the heart area, and you can send healing to yourself and to other people. And I've got arthritis, so it really does help with my arthritis. I call on Jesus the healer, send the gold light and the blue ray of Archangel Michael, and it actually goes instantly. The pain goes. I say I'm grateful and thankful, and that really does help. So in addition to being a psychic and a spiritual medium, I'm also a spirit channel and have conversations with God's source, as I said before. I've asked him many questions over the years and found him to be gentle and kind. And I began writing down his answers, and 26 of these are under the spiritual information section at the back of the book. And we don't have time to go into all the stories now, but I will read you a couple of extracts from Angel's Love. This is at the Epsom Library, of course. Have you ever wondered where the millions of birds on this planet go when they die? Because we certainly don't see them on the ground, only occasionally. And I was told they can fly through the ether. So there's the answer to just one secret. This brings us on to another of Archangel Michael's messages, and it goes like this. Dear ones, I'm here today to bring you messages of light, healing and good fortune. As I see, hear and feel energies, by drawing close to you light workers, there's a sense of the auric fields around you now of anticipation. First, I will speak of this energy. Expectations abound with the new moon, and plans for a better future will not be wasted. I spoke to you last about working through your heart chakra energy center. That's what I was just talking about. And what a difference this has made to those who have chosen to do this. Burdens, situations, relationships have been turned around. The heart, of course, is a living, beating organ within humans, but it also is an epicenter of emotions and God quality connection. I ask you all to embrace now, today, this moment on earth. Time to put your hands on your heart and make a silent prayer for healing of Mother Earth and for any individual human in need. This will not be lost. Your spirit guides and angelics walk with you every day and do hear your prayers. This I know. To those non-believers of another world, I send you love and more light to show you a better way of living. Instead of saying, what if it's not true? What if there is a new world? What if it is now? I can assure you, dear hearts, there is a plan for all of you to bring this alive. Equals pray. Pray, love, and give your heart the chance to speak. Not words only, but actions. You all are here on earth. Yes, your earth. For a reason. Archangel Michael, blessings to all. So there you are, I'll just leave you with that. And if anybody has any questions about the angels or any of the books, then please do ask me. And how much longer do we have? Could just talk about the higher beings and celestial beings of light. Many advanced souls are being sent to the planet during these times to assist the growth of the planet. These gifted children are known as indigo children, crystal, rainbow and star children. They are born with remarkable gifts such as telepathy, healing abilities and knowledge of science and the stars. Numerous books have been written about them. many by Doreen Virtue. There are also many advanced adults here who are starting to awaken to their higher abilities. Everything light, love, healing comes down through our crown chakra. So this is a session of alignment that I teach. I do it daily, and it's very easy to learn and doesn't take long as well, and it really is worth doing. So I call it my sacred session, and I can teach anyone who'd like to know about that. So they may feel, such people, so I'll go back to that. There are many advanced adults here who are starting to awaken to their higher abilities. These could be called indigo adults. Some people typically feel different to others. They may feel that they don't really want to be here on Earth, but would rather go home. A phenomenon known as divine homesickness. Longing to return from whence they came. However, they are here for a purpose, to spread higher knowledge, healing and gifts to the planet. In my sessions, I help such people to discover what they are really here to do and help them to connect with the higher beings that are here to work with them. These higher beings are from other planets and solar systems, such as Orion, the Pleiadians, Sirius and beyond. Beyond is the Andromedans. They are about 500 million light years away from Earth. They are here. The earthly soul is an advanced party, and they're here to help prepare the way, bring new information, and open gateways to allow highly advanced and loving beings to pour their light and blessings down onto the world. They are very high vibrational beings, celestial beings of light, so they require a little extra help in order to connect with them. They normally appear simply as powerful beings of light, without a clearly discernible form or appearance. Be open to the possibility that you too may be an advanced soul, here to help the planet with your higher connections and advanced gifts. You'll be surprised how many people are such advanced souls. There are a great many people here on the planet, and many are now waking up to who they really are, which is a spirit having a life experience on Earth, and their higher work here on Earth. Unicorns and orbs. Many people are starting to notice orbs appearing to them, both in their lives and in photos. Orbs carry the light and energy of the Archangels and Masters. There is another way in which these beings can show they are here with us and bring energy to us. As you become familiar with working with orbs, you will come to know which orb represents which higher being. Unicorns are also connecting with great numbers of people. They are high-level beings who are like angels. They're here to help us, especially those who are guided to work that assists the planet. They are beautiful, powerful beings who can assist us greatly. We've been speaking to a couple, Archangel Michael and Phelon from Mars. Asa is another one from Atlantis. He speaks to me, and they come through, and they speak just like you and me. So as you're becoming familiar with working with orbs, you come to know which orb represents which higher being. So the unicorns are connecting with greater numbers of people. They are high-level beings who, like angels, are here to help us, especially those who are guided to do work that assists the planet. They are beautiful and powerful beings who can assist us greatly. They can pour healing or empowering energy into us or our projects. So discovering more and connecting with your guiding beings. All of these beings are here to help us during these important times of change for the planet. You may be drawn to working with one or a few or many of those we've just mentioned. If you are interested in or sense any of these beings around you, you might like to learn how to connect with them and communicate with them so they can guide you more directly and assist you further. They can help to transform our lives for the better. They really can. Which beings do you feel drawn to work with? Angels, archangels, masters, or higher beings? There. So that's all I've got to say to you today, and I do hope you've enjoyed this talk. And if you would like to purchase any of the books, they're all on Amazon, but you can obviously get in touch with me and just order online. And my website there's a form on the website, www.christinesnowden.com. So we'll just finish here and say bye for now.